Mr. Luxon, I think this is a message for you. Okay, we with that now? Mr. Luxon, this is for you.
I'll tell you what a competent government would do. A competent government would stop this massive, massive increase of inequality from accelerating out of all control.
How would you do it?
So do you agree with Donald Trump's policies on that? Because by lowering taxes, by lowering regulation, by getting rid of inefficiency, I mean, I'm with you on the premise.
How rich is Elon Musk? How rich is Elon Musk?
He's worth trillions, I don't know.
Okay, let's say he's worth $300 billion. Okay, what is his passive income going to be on $300 billion?
I understand. So you want him to
$15
be
billion a
taxed
year.
more.
$15 billion a year. Okay, what's $15 billion a year per week? We're talking about something like $300 million a week.
But what's your point?
These guys have no choice but to buy up the assets. These guys will buy up all of the assets. If you allow these people to be extraordinarily rich, they're not bad people. Well, in some cases they might be, but I don't know these guys, right? They will buy up all the assets, and ordinary people will own nothing.
So, they have no choice but to buy the assets, Chewie. They have no choice. They've got no place to go. They have to buy the assets. Working class, middle class, poor are competing with the people who are able to sit on piles of cash, because in general, you don't want to sit on piles of cash. They need to do something with it. You're competing in the housing market. That's what it would be in New Zealand, at least.
Mm-hmm. It's a new game, right? Like you can't just let your money just sit there in a savings account. How boring, how gauche. You know, I just say my life took a dramatic turn. I mean, I wake up in the morning and I have $2.8 billion in the bank account.
Oh, nice.
I know, yay for me, right?
Yay for you.
There would be signs. There would be signs that had happened. But eventually, where is your moral tipping point? When you can look at that money, look at all the problems in the world and go, man, someone should fix this. Not me, but someone. I always come back to that famous conversation that Elon had on Twitter of like, how much money would it cost to cure world hunger? And someone from the UN said, give me a week, I'll come up with a plan. And it was a bit like, you come back, I'll do it. And they came back and they said $6 billion or something like that, and we cure world hunger.
Wow. And
Elon ghosted him. Like it's those sort of things. These guys, like, they expect a certain level of deference, that the reason that they've got all of this money is somehow they're innately better, innately smarter at not just the one thing that they're potentially good at, but it flows out to everything. I've got a lot of money, so I'm good at everything. And in so many cases that everything turns to be government. I've got a lot of money, so I should run everything, even though they have no experience, and that business and government do not have anything in common. And we've seen this in history. When the oligarchs get control of everything, things go very badly. And I think what we see in America at the moment, and what we've seen in the UK, is the very, very wealthy people failing their way up into public office. We hold these people to too much deference. We should look at them like the morally corrupt people they are for hoarding that much money and not personally choosing to go, I've got everything I need. I am comfortable and set, and my family is comfortable and set for the rest of our natural lives. I need to offload as much of this money as I'm going to fund. Like the country that I live in, I am so wealthy that food banks shouldn't exist. You show me a millionaire, a billionaire that is doing that, I will show you a good billionaire. But at the moment, we have dragons sitting on piles of gold, completely blind to the good that they could be doing. And none of them have stopped. Bezos hasn't stopped. Musk hasn't stopped. None of them have. They keep hoarding. And every time they help, it is a fraction, a tiny fraction of a percentage of their wealth. And they go, look at me, aren't I a good boy?
Well, even that, the tiny fraction. So from Oxfam, according to an estimate shared by Oxfam, around 23 billion is needed to fight extreme hunger. To fight chronic hunger, another 14 billion is required. In May 2022, the World Bank announced a $30 billion plan to address world hunger. So $30 billion, Elon Musk is currently worth 384 billion. So he could fix world hunger and still be worth $350 billion.